Hey guys, 7 WWE Rocks here, and I'll be talking about a few different things about Raw and WWE and whatnot. But the main focus is going to be on the question: should Charlotte and Sasha Banks, for the women's title, main event Hell in a Cell? They of course will be in a Hell in a Cell match, but should it be the last match on the card? We've been kind of like hearing about this. Mick Foley jumped the gun apparently and said yes, it will be main eventing on Raw. Forgive me, I've been watching Raw like the next day I record it and whatnot. So apparently he said it was going to be main eventing. A bunch of people were really hyped for it, including me. I was actually pretty happy to hear that. But then he put on his Facebook page that the final match card, the final main event won't be decided until hours before the show starts. But he was like saying how Charlotte and Sasha should feel like they're the main event, even if they're not the main event. As should Owens and Rollins, if they are not the main event, they should feel like they're the main event. So I didn't really like understand that. I was like, no, that they should feel like they're in the main event if they're in the main event. That should be the only reason why they should think that, I think. But if you want a short answer from me, yes, I believe they should main event. It's kind of hard because both Rollins and Owens and Charlotte and Sasha, we've seen this match quite a few times. Owens and Rollins have been battling out. Sasha and Charlotte, it's like they really don't need any build to their match, I guess. I would like a better build, but it seems like they've like, oh, this match has happened so much. Let's just do the stupid interviews with Lita or interviews with Michael Cole or whatever, and then do the heel tactics and tag matches. They've only got like 4 women's wrestlers, so I don't really understand that on Raw, but. It just seems like it's happened so much that they're not really trying to do that much build to it, and they flip-flop the title. The Hell in a Cell thing, I really like. I'm very happy they're doing a Hell in a Cell women's match. This can open the doors for women's elimination chamber, a women's Money in the Bank match. It's really interesting, and it really could open the doors to show that they're equal, and I think they should be. But I don't really understand why it's Hell in a Cell. Plus, if they are the main event, maybe not even if they're the main event, just because it's a women's Hell in a Cell match, they really cannot make it just a women's match with a cell around it. Like, not really do much with it. Not just like a few, I'm sure Charlotte will do the heel thing where she grinds Sasha's face on the cage, throws her into it a few times. I'm not saying go on the top and jump off and kill each other, but they gotta do something special, I think, to make it, unique and interesting and not just the first time it's ever done. Let's make it like as mediocre as possible. But I hope they go above and beyond. I hope they're thinking of like really crazy ideas and stuff to involve the cage, because I just don't want to see this be the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, and especially if it's in the main event, and them just do a few bumps into the cage. I really don't want to see that. So I think they should main event. The only reason why I don't think Rollins and Owens should main event is just because it's been, they've already had the match for, it being Hell in a Cell makes it different, but if it was Owens versus Jericho versus Rollins, that I think should be the main event, and that's what I thought they should have gone with. Most of the match have Jericho and Owens, teaming up, and finally at the very end, or towards the end, Jericho tries to pin Owens, or he tries to hit a code breaker on him, he tries to steal the title from him, and Owens freaks out, and they're kind of got a rocky relationship, and then go on to Survivor Series and have Jericho as a face versus Owens. Not even Jericho as a face. Just have him against, finally, blow a gasket and just freak out on Owens saying he's better than him, and he should be the world champion. Something like that, I think, is what should be done. But if that was the match, if it was a triple threat in a Hell in a Cell, yes. So this is what I don't get. They're doing Rollins versus Jericho versus Owens on Raw. A better match. I know it's not a Hell in a Cell match, but triple threat, something new. They're doing it on Raw. I don't know why. And then they're doing New Day versus Cesaro and Sheamus. Not for the tag titles, but they're doing it on Raw. Don't really understand that. I really don't. I'm very flabbergasted with that. Why would you do 2 matches that, one match is already happening, just the titles aren't on the line, and the other one's kind of better than the main event, better than the Hell in a Cell match, just because you don't know what's going to happen with Jericho and Owens. So, we'll see. I think Sasha and Charlotte should main event. I just hope they can, freaking blow our minds, exceed expectations, and not just have it be a women's match around or inside a Hell in a Cell. So, let me know what you think. Do you think it should main event? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at 7WWE Rocks. I'm going to miss Lucha Underground tonight. I'm going to watch it like tomorrow or something. Puma versus Mil Muertes. But what I will be watching is Cody Rhodes will be on Arrow. I'm a little iffy about that. it just kind of makes it seem like anybody can be on Arrow if they're friends with, Stephen Amell, the lead actor. But I'm not dissing Cody Rhodes, but no one from WWE really is a great actor. Excluding like The Rock and John Cena, but still, I don't know. But I'm interested in seeing how he does. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.